Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Helen Vintage and welcome back to another Retro Cooking Wednesday. Today we are making Starlight Double Delight chocolate cake. And I, honest to God, thought it was French silk chocolate pie that Betty Cooper had made in 1951. The French chocolate silk pie ended up in the Grand Hall of Fame or whatever. And they're both of these recipes are from 1951, the third bake-off. They had added a pie section, but the Hall of Fame pie only won $1,000. So the $25,000 winner was the Starlight Double Delight Cake. So we are doing a Starlight Double Delight Cake today. I was all set to make chocolate French silk pie. But I kept looking up the recipe and Mrs. Cooper's recipe just wasn't popping up as a grand prize winner. So then I started going through some books and it was definitely Helen Weston's Starlight Double Delight Cake that won the $25,000. So if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this content. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button when I do upload a video. But let's get to that ingredient table. All right, ingredients for Starlight Double Delight Cake. So first you have to make the frosting because part of the frosting goes into the cake batter. So we need 6 ounces of cream cheese, half a cup of butter, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and a half a teaspoon of peppermint extract. We need 6 cups of powdered sugar, a quarter cup of boiling water, so I'll make sure that that goes into the kettle to get warmed, and then 4 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I had some left over here that are melted, so I'll make sure that we melt those in the microwave. And then for our cake, we need a quarter cup of butter that is softened. We need 2 cups of flour, 3 eggs, 3/4 cup of milk. We need 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. So let's get our cake made. We are going to use 2 9-inch pans that we will grease and flour. So let's grab those. All right, so we're going to start making our frosting. And in here I have the 6 ounces of cream cheese, the half a cup of butter. We are going to blend this together. We are going to add our half a teaspoon of peppermint and our half a teaspoon of vanilla. So then it says we are to alternatively add the 6 cups of powdered sugar with our, it's only a quarter cup of hot water. So I'm going to get this blended together pretty well. And then we're going to start to add some powdered sugar to this. And then we'll add a little bit of hot water because it's not really a lot of hot water. And mix that in with our powdered sugar. So we'll slowly start to add some of this powdered sugar in there. Just drizzle in some of this hot water. More powdered sugar. A little bit more hot water. This is 6 cups of powdered sugar. we're going to add the rest of our hot water. So we're going to beat this until it's smooth, and then I'm going to go melt the chocolate and add the chocolate to this, and we'll scrape it all down. All right, we got this all mixed up. I scraped it down a little bit. I just melted this chocolate in the microwave, making sure that I was stirring it every 10 seconds. We are going to add this to our cream mixture here. Let's get this added in. All right, I've got that added in there. I just wanted to make sure that we get it in before I didn't want it to harden, I don't know. Get this mixed up in there. We're gonna scrape this all down and make sure that it all gets incorporated together. Let's just get that all mixed together and then we'll start our cake. All right, so in here I have 2 cups of the frosting and the 1/4 cup of butter. We're gonna mix this in there together. There's no reason to clean the bowl because it had frosting in it, and we're adding frosting to this anyway, so we want to get this blended together. My butter is softened. So once this is blended together, we're going to start to add our eggs. Making sure they are well mixed after each addition. So we have 3 eggs we're going to add to this mixture. Well, that was 2. They went in together. We'll get them mixed in. Our 3rd egg. So you don't have to add sugar to this because that's why the frosting was put in there. So let's get our flour, our baking soda, and our salt. All right, I scraped down our sides a little bit. I'm gonna start to add our flour. I incorporated the salt and the baking soda into my flour. We're just gonna add, what was it, 2 cups of flour? That's all that was put in here. Just slowly incorporate our flour into here. All right, that's all the flour. Then we have to add our 3/4 cup of milk. So that's all of our ingredients. We're gonna get this nice and mixed together. We will get this in our 2 9-inch greased and floured pans and bake it at 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes until toothpicks comes out clean. So let's get that together. I'm gonna scrape this down again and make sure it's well blended. Let's get them in the oven. All right, we are out of the oven. Let's get these cakes frosted and see what they taste like. All right, there's our Starlight cake. I threw some candy cane on it. Thought it looked kind of cute. Let's try it out. Okay, my thoughts on Starlight Double Delight Cake. It's a very light cake. It is not very chocolatey. Great cake for Christmas. It's very light because of the egg. There's only 2 cups of flour in it. It's not a bad cake by any means at all whatsoever. It's very light. because there's 3 eggs and only 2 cups of flour in it. And it would be great at Christmas time. So with that being said, next week we are doing some snappy turtle cookies, I want to say. And with that being said, this is Lynn from Helen Vintage. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, you guys. Bye. Have a great night. See you soon. Bye, everyone. Have a great one. Stay retro.